Hello and welcome to another coin roll hunting video. Today I'm going to be searching through some Canadian 10-cent coins. I've got 40 rolls of dimes here, so that's $200, or look at another way, that's 2,000 coins for me to look through today. So there are not many commemorative coins in Canadian dimes. There's only one colored coin design that's been released into circulation, so could find some colored coins today, but the main focus of the hunt will be looking for some older coins and trying to find some good examples for my date run of Canadian dimes. And if we happen to get really lucky, there's always a chance to be able to find some older coins that could even contain some silver content. So anything before 1968 in Canadian dimes is going to have some silver content there. So getting harder and harder to find. But if we get some luck on our side today, might be able to find one or two of those. So without any further ado, I'm going to jump right in and get started on hunting through these rolls of dimes. Okay, the very first roll of the hunt. The oldest coin I found in that roll was this 1974. So, as I said, anything before 1968 was made from silver, some silver content. Starting in 1968, they made the dimes from a high purity of nickel, 99.9% nickel, up until the year 2000 when they switched over to chrome-plated steel. So coins from the late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they're all made from nickel. So this is a nickel coin there from 1971. There are a few commemoratives in the circulation dimes in Canada. Here's one. This is Canada 125. To see the double date on there, 1867 to 1992, so 125th anniversary of Confederation for Canada. And the Queen Elizabeth portrait on the back there. And in 2001, they released this design by Stan Whitten, which is commemorating the year of the volunteer. So you can see the design there, nice flowing design, the words in both English and French for the year of the volunteer. With again the Queen Elizabeth portrait on the back there, 2001. Okay, on to roll number two. Roll number two, the oldest coin I found in that roll was this 1978, made from nickel. The second portrait of the Queen there, the Machen portrait on the back. Here's another commemorative design we haven't seen yet. This one was for the 150th anniversary of Confederation, Canada 150 design. You can see the artist's initials there on the side, AC for Amy Choi from Calgary, who designed this coin called the Wings of Peace. You can see the years there, 1867 to 2017, Canada's 150th anniversary. You can see the portrait of the Queen Elizabeth there, and just underneath the portrait is the stylized maple leaf, the Canada 150 symbol on the back. So that was the design for the 10-cent coin for Canada 150. Here's another double date coin. I showed one from the first roll there. This is a different one, 1921 to 2021, so 100 years. So this one was released to mark the 100th anniversary of the ship that's shown on the design here. This is the Bluenose, the famous sailing vessel. And so they released this coin, but this is not the only coin that they released. They released this year. There's actually 3 coins in circulation, one with just a single date, one with the double date, And this one, which is our first colored coin of the hunt. So here we can see a different design, the same ship on there, the same dates, 1921 to 2021, Canada 10 cents. And this one is the color design. So this has also been released where this the water portion here on the bottom is just doesn't have any coloration on it. So this is the colored version. So it's the first one that we found in the hunt so far. You can see the Royal Canadian Mint logo there underneath the portrait of Queen Elizabeth on the bottom. And so Yves Berube, I believe, is the name of the artist. So you can see YB there on the side. So hopefully we might be able to find a few more of those colored ones and maybe even the uncolored one as well as we go through the hunt. First one for the hunt so far. Roll number 3. The oldest coin I found there was this 1974 Canadian dime. And our first foreign coins of the hunt so far. So we have 2 USA nickels here. So this one is a 2011 Philadelphia. And this one is pretty dirty, a little bit hard to read, but I'm pretty sure it's also Philadelphia from 2020. So 2 USA dimes there in roll number 3. Roll number 4, I just took a look here. We've got the blue nose on one end on this side. This is the year 2023, which if I look at the other end of this, it's showing the portrait of King Charles III. So it's the first time I've seen any King Charles in the first 3 rolls there. They're all Queen Elizabeth portrait. But this one I suspect maybe it's a machine wrap roll, so maybe this is all 2023 coins in here. But I'll open it up just to make sure and have a look through. But there's our first portrait of King Charles III on this in this hunt. A pretty shiny looking 2023 on the end there. So yes, as I suspected, that was an entire roll of some very shiny 2023 Canadian dimes with the King Charles III portrait on the back, designed by Stephen Rosati. So definitely hold on to one of those for the date run. Very nice uncirculated condition there. So I'll have a 2023 to be able to put in the album when I eventually get my hands on an album. So yeah, a full row of 2023s. Here's roll number 5. Got the Queen Elizabeth portrait there, but we've got another interesting ender on this side. We have our third foreign coin, another USA dime. So I'll open it up and see if there's maybe a few more in there. Okay, the oldest coin in roll number 5 was this one, the 1979 dime. And I did find another colored coin, so that's the second one of the hunt so far. Another one of the Blue Nose Centenary. And I also found the uncolored version. So there was a couple of these uncolored ones in the roll as well. So you can see both versions with the Silver Ocean and the Blue Ocean. So those two, so that completes now the trio, that trio of commemoratives that were released that year, 2021. So all the double date varieties there now been found in this hunt so far. And there was just the one US coin there. That ender was a 2001 Philadelphia. So one more USA dime on the hunt. Roll number 6, my oldest coin in that roll was this one, the 1973 Canadian dime in that one. And I had one USA coin in that one as well. It's the oldest one so far, and it's the first one from the Denver Mint, so a 1976 D, that one there. So it's the 4th USA coin of the hunt so far. Roll number 7 looks like the sister roll to that one we had just earlier, 2023 on this end, and the portrait of King Charles on that end. So I'm guessing this is going to be another entire roll of 2023 uncirculated dimes. Yes, indeed, roll number 7 was another complete roll of very shiny 2023 King Charles portrait coins. Roll number 8, not much to show there. Just the oldest one I had there was this 1974 Canadian dime. In half decent shape for a 50-year-old coin in circulation. Roll number 9. It's our oldest coin of the hunt so far. We have this 1972 Canadian dime. And here's one more commemorative that we haven't seen so far on the hunt. If you look at this one, there is no date on the front. We don't see any date there. But on the back, we have the double date for the Queen's Golden Jubilee, 1952 to 2002. So 50 years reign of Queen Elizabeth II. So it's the first time I think I've found that one on the hunt so far. So just thought I'd point that one out as well. Okay, after just finding that 1972 in the roll number 9, roll number 10 brings us a new record for the oldest coin of the hunt so far. We have this 1968, so right on the cusp there of the changeover from the silver coinage to the nickel coinage. In fact, not just one, not just two, but in fact 3 1968s in the same roll. So this is a transition year, so there were some 1968s that were minted in silver, so it's always worthwhile just to check and make sure. So we'll see what Caesar Augustus has to say about these guys, if they are going to be magnetic or not magnetic. So we have this one magnetic, and this one also magnetic. So all three of those are made from pure nickel. So no luck on finding silver 1968 there in those three. But a new oldest date of the hunt so far is 3 1968s. Roll number 11, quite a few coins there from the 1900s. But the oldest one in that roll was this 1977. Roll number 12, my oldest find there was a 1974. Pretty scratched up. Been through quite a bit of use by the look of it. Roll number 13, the oldest coin in that roll was this 1975. Got the ring of death there on the obverse. Roll number 14. The coins in that roll went back as far as this 1978. Roll number 15 has brought us another 1968 coin. That's the fourth one so far. And so, as I said, I believe that was a transition year. And so, if I'm not wrong, a few of them were minted in silver. So, it's always maybe just worthwhile to check. But no, this one's going to be the 99.9% nickel composition on that one. And in addition to that, I have found our first foreign coins in a while. And so, this one we have 2 USA nickels here. This one looks like 2015 Philadelphia. And this one, a little bit, yeah, looks like 2012 Philadelphia on that one. So 2 more USA nickels. Roll 16. We didn't manage to make our way back to the 1970s this time. The oldest coin that I had was just 1985. And I had 2 more USA dimes, both from the Philadelphia Mint. At this one, which is a 1990. And we had this one 2019. So that should be, I think, 8 USA coins so far. Well, we did manage to make it back to the 70s in roll number 17. So we had this one, it's 1975. Roll number 18, our oldest Canadian coin there, that roll was 1978. But the USA brought us something a little bit older. We've only had 1 Denver coin so far, but now we've got 2 more to go along with it. So we have here this one, the 1970 Denver, and this one, the 1998 Denver as well. Roll number 19, I found another 1968. That's the 5th one so far. on the hunt. So of course I always have just to double check to see if we have magnetic or not, and Caesar says this one is pure nickel. So here's something we haven't seen so far on the hunt. This is the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, and was on the Canadian coins from 1953 up until 1964. So which means this coin has to be from the 50s or the 60s, which means it's going to be pre-1968, which was when they went to the Machen portrait by that time, the second portrait. So which means that this is from 1962, and we have silver. I can't believe it. I'm really surprised. These days it's tough to find silver coins, and yeah, I'm really so happy to be able to find this one. You can pretty much see right away, like I mean, these coins are almost the same age, but the finish on them is really quite different. The silver, of course, tarnishes in a different way than other metals, than the pure nickel, and you can really see even from a distance, I think, that that's a silver coin that really looks different. So we can just check. We can always double check, of course, with our magnet, and Caesar Augustus has no power here. So that is a silver coin. So happy to find that one on the hunt. That's the first coin. Maybe we're still in the first half of the hunt. Still got 11 more or 21 more rolls to check. So maybe if our luck holds out, you never know, we could find a second one. But so far, it's I consider the hunt a success, having found a silver coin. It's pretty worn. Of course, it's a pretty old coin, been in circulation for a long time, but not too bad really. It's no major dents or scratches there, just kind of general wear and tear that you expect from an old coin there. So coin 1962, that should be 80% silver, I think. They did switch over as they were transitioning over. They did switch over to 50% silver in the later years. But I think this one should be 80% silver. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention there, I did find one USA coin in that roll as well. And the excitement there of finding the silver, I almost forgot to mention that one. But this one, I almost thought it was a 2016, but I think that's a 2010 Philadelphia there from USA. Roll number 20, not much to report, just this 1978 was the oldest coin in that roll. Roll 21, my oldest coin in that roll was this 1980. Roll number 22 took us back to the early 70s with this 1973. Roll number 23, we have our oldest coin is this 1979. And we also found our third colored coin. So the third Blue Nose Centennial with the colored ocean water there. Third one of the hunt so far. Roll 24, we went back to 1978. Roll 25, gone back a little bit older. This one from 1971. Roll number 26, I found this 1984 Canadian dime. I found the fourth colored dime here, Blue Nose Centennial. That's number 4 of the hunt. Pretty good condition, that one. And I found this one. It's not a laureate portrait, but can you tell by that patina? 1965. That's another silver coin. That's the second one of the hunt so far. Roll number 26. So this was, as I said before, 1953 to 1964 was the laureate portrait, Mary Gillick portrait. 1965, this is the first year of the Machen portrait. So the transition to the new portrait, this would be the first year there in 1965. So 2 silver coins. This one's got a little bit more of that dark patina on there, that characteristic kind of black color of silver. This one not quite so much, but in pretty good shape all the same. So another great find there. Two silver coins in this hunt so far. Roll number 27. I found another 1968. You can see it there. This was in kind of rough shape. You can see it's pretty warped there. Looks like it's been through a tough time on its journey through circulation. But might as well just check this one on the magnet as well, just to see. And yeah, sure enough, that's going to be a nickel composition. And I have one more USA coin in that roll. So this one is a 2012 Philadelphia. So definitely finding more Philadelphia mint than anything else so far on this hunt. Roll number 28. Found yet another 1968 in that roll. So of course I just can't pass it up. That one's nickel. I didn't really expect to find quite so many from 1968, but they've been coming on strong so far. Roll number 29. We only went back to the 80s on this one. This pretty well worn 1981. And I had 2 USA coins, both fairly new. This one is a 2010 Denver, and we have a 2015 Philadelphia. Roll number 30, not a whole lot to see here, just this oldest coin, 1982. So 3/4 of the way through now. Hopefully in the last quarter, last 10 rolls, will be some interesting coins to find there as well. Roll number 31, the oldest coin I found in that roll was this 1972 Canadian dime. And then I think we broke a new record for the number of foreign coins in a roll for this hunt. So I had 8 US dimes there. First one was this 1980 Denver. Then there was this 1983 Philadelphia. I think that's what that one's showing there. We have a 1996 Denver. We have 1998 Philadelphia. This one, 1999 Denver. 2000 Philadelphia. 2001 Philadelphia. And a 2004 Philadelphia. So almost a little bit of a date run there with those. But 8 more US coins to add to the pile there. Roll 32. Only went back to the 80s on that roll with this oldest one, 1982. Roll 33. A little bit of preview there. Looks like we got at least a couple of foreign coins there. So I'll open it up and see what we have. Well, we definitely found those 2 USA dimes there. So the first one was this 1991 Denver, and the second one was this 2015 Philadelphia. 2 more USA coins there. I also found this, the oldest coin in that roll was from 1966. That is a 3rd silver dime in this coin roll hunt. So we had 1962, 1965, and now 1966. So those will definitely be some great additions to my date run there, filling in some blank spaces with these silver dimes. So three silver dimes on this hunt so far. So still a few more rolls to hunt. So keep fingers crossed, I might be able to find one or two more. Roll 34. How about this preview? Looks like we got a whole stack of USA coins in this one. So we might set a new record, or even more than that, to roll with 8 we just had. So I'll open this one up and see what we have. Okay, I just took the coins out of the roll there, and you can see all those copper edges of all those US coins. But as I was looking, one of them there seemed to be a little bit of a different color. That one there has a bit of a different finish. I'm not sure how well it show up on camera there. But I took it out to see what it was. It's a US dime, and it's 1949. So that means that is another silver dime. First US silver dime that I've ever found in coin roll hunting. US dimes were made from silver, going way back to the 1800s up until 1965. So the US transitioned around the same time that Canada did, going from silver into using less expensive metals. So anything before 1965 is going to be a silver. So this is going to be 90% silver, 10% copper from 1949. That one there. So that's a great find. Really happy. It's in half decent condition. It's definitely got some wear on it there, but yeah, I'm just so pleased I found that one. Another silver diamond, first one from the United States. So I'll go through now and check the rest of these and see what else could be there. Okay, so the oldest Canadian dime I found in that roll was this one from 1979. And then we sure broke the record there for the number of US coins in one roll in this hunt. So in addition to the 1949, there were 10 more. So 11 US coins in all. After the 1949, the next oldest one was this one from 1966. So just missed the cutoff there. As I said, I think it was up till 1965 that they were making their dimes out of 90% silver. So that would be the first year of after the transition. And then there was one from the 70s, 2 from the 80s, 5 from the 90s, and then the newest one was this one, which was a 2000 Philadelphia. So 11 US dimes in that roll. Roll number 35. Only found one dime made from nickel in that roll. This oldest one was 1977. So all the rest were made from steel. And I did find one more colorized coin, one more Blue Nose Centenary from 2021. Roll 36. The oldest coin of that roll was this one, 1973. Roll number 37. My oldest find in that roll was this one from 1979. Some pretty heavy scratches there on both sides. Roll number 38. Oldest coin in that roll was 1972. And I found one more colorized Blue Nose coin as well. Okay, second last roll. The oldest find in roll number 39 was this 1975. Okay, last roll of the hunt. Roll number 40. The oldest coin I found in that one was this 1976. Okay, so that wraps up the coin roll hunting there. I'm going to take a quick look at the totals, and I'll be right back to sum up the finds for this coin roll hunt. So that finishes up this coin roll hunt for these rolls of dimes. It was a pretty spectacular hunt, definitely one of the best coin roll hunts that I've ever done. It was 40 rolls in all. That's 2,000 coins to look through, 200 Canadian dollars worth. And so obviously the highlights of this hunt were the 4 silver dimes that I found. The oldest coin of the entire hunt was, of course, this 1949 U.S. silver dime. That's a 90% silver, 10% copper coin there. And then the 3 Canadian silvers. So the oldest one there being in 1962. And then also the 66 and the 65. So the 62, of course, being the oldest Canadian coin of the hunt. There were 6 of the colored Centennial Blue Nose coins, 6 of those colored coins on the hunt. And got a nice stack of U.S. dimes out of that one. So overall, there were 35 U.S. dimes in the hunt, including the silver one. So that averages about almost 1 per roll, a little less than 1 per roll of those. So the oldest one that wasn't the silver one, I think, was in 1966. So just 1 year outside of the silver composition. And in terms of, I did keep track of how many Canadian dimes that were made of nickel, at a 99.9% nickel composition. So in total, I found 230 nickel dimes, Canadian nickel dimes on that hunt. So that averages out to about 6 per roll. And I found at least 1 nickel dime in every roll, except for those 2 rolls that were the only the King Charles, the 2023 King Charles. Other than those 2 King Charles rolls, every other roll had at least 1 nickel dime in there, and averaging about 6 per roll. So that pretty much wraps it up for that coin roll hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly had fun going through and making some really great finds. So if you had fun too, make sure you hit the like button and follow along. We'll be planning to do some more coin roll hunts in the future, and hopefully be able to make some more spectacular finds like I did on this hunt. So take care, everybody, and see you next time.